Good morning. Good morning and my good morning. Look what me got. I got some coffee and I got a hash brown. Breakfast for champions. Now my cup was gold yesterday. Yellow and black. What's up, B? Well, I'm gonna be Gandalones, okay? Okay. I got a story to tell. Hey girl. A girl. Me and my husband, now we're done. We're done and over. Yo, shorty, I found out my husband was dealing drugs, right? Nope. You know damn well I can't have nothing to do with stuff like that. Come on, sis. Yeah, him out there dealing drugs. He got caught out with, I don't know, don't care. That's his business, right? I don't fuck around with it. I don't really know what he's doing. This is just a skit, okay? Okay, this is not about millions. All right, bye. So, yeah, I found out my husband is selling drugs, and girl, All right. I thought it was a woman. I thought it was possibly a man. But guess what? It's drugs, and That's why I said, where is this money coming from? Because, he could have had him a little trick mama. It'd be these rich women running around here paying for guys. Right, not I. But that's what I'm saying. So I was just like, him dealing drugs. You got to go and never come back. So it's over, right? I mean, everything is in my name. I see why he put everything in my name. Because him do drugs, right? So, with that being stated, I don't know what him sell. I just, found out, him got knocked, right? He got arrested. Right, he called me, say, I got arrested for selling drugs. I said, what? What? Aren't we in our 50s? What do you mean? He said, I got arrested. I got arrested. I said, where are you? Right. He's not even in America. I'm like, what? So I guess he called himself sneaking out of town for a day and got caught. It's totally unbelievable. So this is what I'm doing. It's I'm leaving him where he's at. He got to go to court and everything. What does that have to do with me? Right. I'm a good Christian woman. I don't do stuff like that. I have my fun and everything, but no, I'm not out here dealing. No. Like I said, I don't know what he did, what he's been dealing, what he's been doing. All I know is he called me and said I got knocked for drugs. My businessman husband, who is 50 something years old, is about to go to prison for drugs. Are you fucking kidding me? No, he said all of my stuff is legit. I asked, is my business is legit? And he said yes, that was made from legit money. And he has, the receipts and stuff. But I said, well, what's with this drug shit? And he said, I'm not guilty. Whatever. You is guilty. I know you. What are you doing out of town on a sneak? So you must be guilty, right? Is that where the bitch at? Child, I don't give a fuck. He's going to stay there. And I'm quite sure it's a female. So guess what? Him and his female, right, she gonna stay and deal with him. His court, his commissary. Right, I'm about to divorce him anyway. Because I did put him out. So with that being stated, right. This man been living a double life. No wonder my baby could have $15,000 for shoes. Because I was like, huh? That's not like you. 15 for some shoes? Boy, you told me I could have, 1,000. Buy me one pair of cute shoes. But if I want to spend 1,000 on some shoes, right? But because he know I love them Giuseppe's, right? I like the Giuseppe's. So, I try to be as cheap as possible. So I bought the $800 pair of Giuseppe's, right? So he gave me 1,000. I bought the $800 pair, right? It was a classic pair, right? But anyway, so that now I see how him get all this money. No. Gandalones is legal. He told me, no, Gandalone, all this is legal. Just go ahead with your bullshit. Right. I mean, I was making a lot of money between the both Gandy's World and my street food, all that stuff. I was making money. I mean, damn it, my restaurant is overseas, so it's not as expensive as people think, right? I didn't say I had a big ass, right? So I do, it's affordable. So it's like, it's nothing where they'd be like, ooh, we gotta, look at their assets. We live regular. It's just recently he been splurging a little, and it's like, what are you doing? Right. So I guess his woman must be overseas, so he must run out, real quick, visit her, and then come back. That sounds like 1 o'clock in the morning. Have you lost your shit? Right. We're in the restaurant business, right? We're in the restaurant business. He started off selling restaurant equipment, right? He started selling restaurant equipment, right? And then he bought into the company, and then he started making money through the restaurant supply company because he bought stock. And then he opened me Gandy's World, and I was making a little money there. He opened Gandy's World overseas, So my family was chilling with that, running that. And then, right, we were good. Right. He sells restaurant. He sells supplies to restaurants. That's a lot of money. That's good money. Right. Right. So but whatever. Because he goes all over the place and sell. Even overseas, right. Right. So whatever. That's what him chose to do. That's what him got knocked for. I said, did they find out on you? He said, yes, in my bag. I said, what the fuck? I said, somebody pulled? He said, I can't talk to you. I said, you know what? You're right. You can't talk to me. Because I got you. Whoever is over there, that person will help you. Do not call me again. Because I'm not helping. You don't sound right to me. You will not have me go all out for you when there's a woman involved. Good fucking bye. So it's over. And what was so funny, a nice gentleman walked up to me because I was sitting in the park. I was sitting in the park on the bench. Just, I must have looked like I was in a zone. Because he came over and he said, excuse me, Mom. He said, I said it 3 times to you and you didn't. He said, I didn't know if you were, like, I don't know. He's like, I'm standing there and it's like you didn't see me. So it's not like you were deaf. It was like, you don't even see me, right? So then he's like, he tapped me on my shoulder. I said, oh my God. He's like, Mom, I'm sorry, But yeah, you look distressed, in trouble. And I, came to you and I said, excuse me, Mom. You didn't say nothing. So I said, excuse me, Mom. And I was like, hold the fuck up. What's wrong with this lady? I'm sorry to cuss at you, but like, what's going on? So I touched you, Mom. Oh, right. So he said, I don't know what's going on, but I'm a good Christian man. And you did not even see me approach. That's dangerous, Mom. You're in the park by yourself on a bench. And you didn't even see me approach. That's dangerous. You are going through something. So what you need to do is get out this park right now. Go home and pray. And he said, I don't know what's going on, but I do want to pray for you. He's like, okay. And I said, sure. And he says, well, I want to give you my number. And I'm not that type of guy who's pushing up. But that concerned me, that you sitting there and didn't even see me approach. And I'm standing in front of you talking to you and you don't see me. You sure there's nothing wrong with your mind? Because I will call a Uber or something for you. And I said, I can drive, I'm fine. He said, you sure? He showed a lot of concern. I'm like, whatever. But my spirit said, no, this man is good. He's fine. So, he gave me his card. I gave him my number. He said, I will call you in a week. I'm going to call you in 1 week. He said, is that okay? And I said, I really don't know, but go for it. Right. He said, no, I'm not trying to date. I'm not trying to push up. I don't know, but my soul, my spirit is attracted to you. And I don't mean your physicalness. Right. He said, I was sent over here to speak with you. I saw you and I was going on about my business, but God said, go speak with that woman. Look at her. She's distressed. And I said, okay, well, lots of women are distressed. God said, get over there now. And he said, now I see why God sent me to you, because you weren't paying attention to anything. And what if I was someone else? I could have hurt you. And you wouldn't have paid no, you wouldn't have known. Right. I was standing there talking and you were like in a trance or something. Right. So, I was just, messed up from, we were happily married one day. Then the next day, it's like, why is my husband acting funny? Then it's like, I feel there's a chick involved. Then it's like, now you get knocked for drugs? Yo, it's been a week. A lot has happened between he and I in a week. So that tells me to let him be. We had a whole crash in 1 week. All these years. As kids to now. All these years. And we crashed in 1 week. Absolutely fucking not. So God has told me, he talked to me about the guy. He said, no, I sent him. So let him check on you. And that's it. What's so hard, Mom? Whatever. Right. How do you go from being happily married to your husband is in jail for drugs in a week? We don't be knowing these man, girl. Right. We don't. All these years together, since kids, I would have never known my husband to get knocked for selling drugs. So it has to be a bitch involved so he can take care of 2 households. Because I have restaurants. We have money. I feel like his bitch set him up. He too old for the shit he doing. Sell drugs for what? He makes excellent money. I feel a bitch set him up. But that's him. He got to deal with it. That's why you don't cheat. Yeah. Well, let me get off. Oh my gosh, this is made just right. 4 creams, 4 sugars. I used to do 6 creams, 8 sugars. That's when I was younger. I do 4 creams, 4 sugars. Excelente. Right. And it's made just right. It haven't been sitting around all day. Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 4 creams, 4 sugars. When the coffee's made right, it's excellent. Oh my God, my hash brown. I might make it down. I don't know. I've been nauseous. I know God didn't do this to me. I've been nauseous. Yeah, you see how I bit that? I could barely eat. So I hope I didn't get pregnant. Because if I did, then I don't know. Right. I'm in my 50s now. My husband is probably going to go to jail for life. I don't know what he was selling. Excuse me, I don't know what they found on him. He's overseas. And I'm not going back and forth. And I'm not moving. Right, he's in London. Right, he's not over in Spain. He's in London. So, we were supposed to go home. He over there playing with drugs. Now what am I supposed to do? Now I gotta handle all this shit myself. Because I'm leaving. I'm going home. I have to go check out. I have a brand new restaurant. I can't believe he just left me like this to do. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe God will send me someone to help me. And I don't mean like husband shit like that. I mean to help me figure this mess out. Because now I have businesses. I know how to run my businesses. I was totally involved. But look at the bullshit. He and I are completely done. I'm going to file for divorce. Right? Job abandonment. Hell, he over there with a bitch and drugs. So I'm just gonna file for a divorce and move on with my life. I got restaurants and stuff to take care of. We don't have kids, right? Whatever is half of ours, if he's gonna be in jail, I will take it, liquidate it, whatever he did. I will give him his money. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a power of attorney thing. I don't know. What do you call those people? A benefactor or something. I don't, not benefactor. Whatever. The person that, right, do like a guard. I don't know. Not a guardianship. But anyway, you know what? He has family. He has a, right. I'm going to give his money. I'm going to ask him who do he want me to give his money to so they can make sure he get regular commissary. Because I'm not doing it. I'm going to have him see which family member he wants me to give his money to so they could take care of him while he's in jail. I'm not doing it. But I'm about to get off, babe. Right. Because I'm going to have my breakfast and chill. I got shit to do. Alright? No, I'm fine. Maybe the guy prayed for me because I'm really not as upset as I should be. I'm kind of relieved. Which is crazy because I loved my husband. But now I'm relieved. I don't know. But I better not be pregnant. What am I going to do? I'm old as hell. And he'll probably be in jail for the rest of his life. He's in his 50s. Like I said, I don't know what he's selling. He's overseas. Even if he gets 5 or 10 years, that's a long time for a man in his mid-50s. Right? 65, 75. That's old. And he won't see our child. I'm not going back and forth. So I have a decision to make if I'm pregnant. Whether I'm going to keep the child or not. Or give me a new husband and help me. Because I'm not taking no baby back and forth. Not doing it. So what I'm about to do is get off because I have a lot to think about, okay? All right, child. I love you back. I'll talk to you later. Cheers, baby. Thanks for having breakfast with me this morning. All right.